Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Well, hello folks. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to see if we can get Thud to behave himself and come out onto the table and feed. Just like we used to do with Slinky and Kermit. So I draped the table after cleaning it. And we'll see if this guy is going to be interested in coming out and just moving his body down to the table. Oh, well, you'll eat the forceps. Come on over here. Come on. He's a little blue right now. Come on. I know you can see me.
Yeah, he's aiming at you.
Come on, Thud. Come on over here. Come on. Here, I'll support you.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh. Well, yeah, that worked.
Yes, indeed.
Now we can sit here for 45 minutes while he decides to eat that. But at least lets you get a nice close-up view of Thud. Even though he is quite dusty from substrate and looks like he can use a swim. He might be going into shed. Now this is the usual Thud method. He bites and holds usually for some unbelievable amount of time.
And then he'll let it go and forget it's there.
Yes, and then he's senile and forgets that his food is there. But, you know, that's the way things go at the lair. So we'll just let Laurie hold on to that while I attempt to feed something else. He, of course, could be deciding that it's really not safe for me to be eating this because my humans are way too close. But we'll give him some time. This is a little different for him, and of course it's a little different for us because, you know, generally speaking, we do not like to take our venomous snakes out of the cage and have them perform circus tricks for us or take a swing at us while we're working. So while Thud is over there contemplating what his next action is, I'll see what Mr. Boomslang is up to, if he's interested in feeding. Yes, I think he might be.
You're just gonna sit there, aren't you?
Are you going to be spastic, huh? Alright. Mr. Boomslang has decided that he's going to eat. That was my fat butt knocking the flashlight off the hook here on the side of the Hey dude, are you just going to sit there?
course. About as exciting as watching paint dry.
Yes.
It's typical.
All right. Well, let me see if well, he doesn't like that, but at least got him. Hey, are you going to take my food away? Let's see if that sort of moved him into action. Little snakes. Our snakes are not used to being handled and generally touched, so he didn't really, I think, appreciate my patting him on the back. Certainly wouldn't, although it would be probably relatively safe, pull a Death Adder out on the tabletop, because if we pulled it out of the cage it would be instantly defensive and not eat at all. Oh, we have some movement.
There we go.
I think his computer brain has a timer on it, and it has to go a certain number of cycles before he decides to eat. And where are you? Where's your pointy at, Mr. Boomslang? Okay, I see it. You're inhaling that mouse. I don't know if you can see me in the background, but I made the mistake of getting my winter locks cut off and sheared, so now I'm wearing a hat around the house because my hair is short and my head is cold.
Yes, as soon we had beautiful weather in the upper 60s and 70s, and as soon as I cut his hair, it dropped back down into the 30s during the day and 20 at night.
Yep. And Mr. Thud's making progress. And Mr. Boomslang, I think, is ready for another.
Yes, and Mr. Thud is slowly but surely
No!
pulling the rest of himself out of the cage as
Well,
well.
look, don't be pissed at me. You're the one that fell off the log. There you go. Mr. Boomslang, he was all upset and with neck flared and everything. He's the one that lunged and fell off the log. I didn't make him do it. Of course.
He's embarrassed now.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Meanwhile, the paint is slowly drying there. Boy, Mr. Boomslang, you really did a number on yourself when you burnt yourself on the light grill. In over 40 years of snake keeping, he's the only snake that managed to burn himself on a heat source in his cage. He's special.
Okay, he's got it mostly down, just a little bit left before he starts looking for his next one.
Yes, well, I'm going to shut the Boomslang door and take the one that I have on the end of the tongs and give that to Thud here. Of course, you have to turn away from the camera.
Of course. Well, that did give us a nice view of his little stubby fangs.
Yep. You know, if
Oh, he
you...
squeezed a poo pellet out of the poor mouse or rat or whatever it was.
The mouse. Why are you making a U-turn? It makes it a little difficult to swallow when you kink yourself like that.
Well, nobody could accuse him of being any kind of a brain trust. He's kind of special that way. Yeah, he really has made it more difficult on himself.
Hey, dude. You really tied yourself into a knot.
We do have some very special snakes.
No.
Don't start chewing on yourself.
Go ahead, you're not going to fall off. Work some more of your body down onto the tablecloth. Hurry up, Mr. Boomslang's waiting to eat, and I took his away because we thought you were going to be ready. It's a little hard to swallow when you kink yourself around like that. Oh, Thud. You're really not a very smart snake, huh? There. That might work a little bit better.
Nope, I'm gonna go kink myself again.
Yes, but at least he has an
That's a
extra
little bit more room. Yep.
couple inches
There
to
we
work
go.
with it.
Now he's squeezing it down.
You got the hang of it, huh? My dysfunctional friend. Well, okay, you have to give him some slack because this is a totally new thing he's doing here for everybody because normally he's inside of his enclosure eating because we don't bring him out for a special visit.
I'm gonna stay on this side when you open the Boomslang's cage.
Yep. You just keep your eye on his progress. I'll keep my eye on Mr. Boomslang here. Alright, Mr. Boomslang has connected with the second mouse of his feeding episode. I don't think, however, we'll bring Mr. Boomslang out on the tabletop
No,
to
thank
feed.
you. If you do that, I will not be in the room.
Totally different creatures. You know, Mr. Thud here has nearly a purely neurotoxic venom that I have anti-venom for that should do the trick, and I have plenty of it. Mr. Boomslang, I have one vial of anti-venom that's expired technically, but still looks good to me. So yeah, that's sort of a snake that I'm not going to take any undue chances with. Thud being relatively docile, although you know when he's hungry, he can put on quite the show and spectacle. Mr. Boomslang is just a berserk asshole most of the time. That's the only way to describe him. So, every snake has a different personality, a different set of risk factors, and also, you know, depending on what our anti-venom stock is, all these things go into, you know, what we're willing to do with the animal and what we're not willing to do with the animal. Hi, dude. Hi. Here, you can have the mouse, but not my forearm. Would you like that? That's a special treat this week. You get 3. Oh boy. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky? It's that first one that takes some 20 minutes to figure out what to do with, and then subsequent feedings, he's got like the engine running, and it's gonna go down the hatch.
Well, this one he needs to reposition a bit, but he'll get it.
Yeah, as long as he's not coming after me, because I have enough problems with this guy. Alright, he's fed and watered and everything, so
Good.
I'll leave him the hell alone.
Well, now you're going to get it from the middle and fold it in half? Or are you working your way? Oh, yeah.
He's at least smart in some respects.
Still got the mouth angled wrong.
Yes, but I might be able to help him with that.
Or not.
Come on. There you go. You're really not enthusiastic about this tabletop demonstration of your dining prowess. You're working your way down to the middle again. Okay. Come
Like
on.
I said, he's special. Oh, well, he can eat it butt end first, if that's his preference.
Now we're just gonna. All right, come on. If you're gonna come out, come out. Show the people what you got. I know my hands are cold compared to you. You're nice and warm. I'd snuggle with you, but.
Now he's got it.
That's Mr. Boomslang falling off of his perch again. Dude, you gotta straighten out. You got a log jam there.
Must you hide your head? Of course. My goodness.
Come on this way. Nope. 3's the limit for you, Buster. Okay.
Yeah, he's backing up.
Alright. There you go. There you go. Good job, Thud.
Good guy. Well done.
And that concludes this Thud special.